What is up YouTube and welcome back to another video. In this video we're doing an unboxing, as you guys saw in the title, but this unboxing is about something that is not quite new but also not quite old, and that is the Xbox 360 Kinect. Just before we begin, guys, if you like the video, leave a like. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe, and while you're there, put on your notification bell and never miss a upload. But let's just get right to the intro. Okay, so here is the Xbox 360. Now this is the 500 gig version and it has the Kinect included. So I bought this console secondhand, which means it's used and resold. So yeah, it's not going to be the same packaging if you bought this new, but it's not a new item, so I thought I'm just going to buy it secondhand. So let's just check out the packaging. So here is the front of the Xbox packaging right here. As you guys can see, there's 3 games included, a Kinect, and you get the console itself. So this is quite the slim version of it. And yeah, if you want to check out the side, this is what it says on the side. Let's check from top. It's Xbox 360, Xbox 360E console. So I don't know what the E stands for, but it's a 500 gig hard drive. It has 4 USB ports, Kinect included, internet, Wi-Fi, internet cable if you want to. It's also wireless. Xbox 360 consoles, but this one I bought with 2 extra controllers, which is inside, the AV cable, the 3 games, Xbox Live 1 month membership, and the Xbox Smart Glass compatible. As you guys can see right here, it's Microsoft and HDMI, video, Dolby Digital, Wi-Fi, and this is just explaining the Kinect. Now at the back we got Xbox 360, some artwork designs for the Kinect, some other stuff, 12-year-old, language and other stuff, internet, YouTube, and internet is included on this, and this is on the other side. So yep, that was for the box itself, but now let's just go and see what's inside. So as you guys can see, this is what, it's not packaged like this in the box, but this is how I got it. So just going to take out one for one. So this is the Kinect, obvious. We got 3 controllers, so 1, we got another one, 2, we got a 3rd one, which is 3 controllers, but this design only comes with 1, but I bought 2 extra with the console. So yeah, so the second-hand one I got an HDMI cable with, but if you buy this with brand new, it will only give you this cable, which is the AV cable, which means the yellow, green and red banana plugs, and a 3.0 jack. So yeah, that's what you get. This is the cable, special cable for the brick of the Xbox brick, which is not integrated. This is an external brick, not like the Xbox One S, but yeah. And then finally we got the Xbox One Slim version right here. So this is everything we get, but let's just go and show you each individually, separately. Let me just show you each separately. So let's just put everything aside. Okay, so this is basically the cable that comes with the Xbox, and it's a cable that gives you video and audio, but yeah, we're not going to use this, so let me just throw that aside. We're going to use the HDMI cable. Why? It gives a better sound quality through and better visual. So yeah, and most multiplayer games that split screen is going to need this HDMI cable. So yeah, we're going to use that. Then we got the design of the Xbox console, the Xbox 360. So I'm going to take it. So here it is. It's quite really not. It's other shape than the Xbox One console. I almost forgot about how it feels. It's really other feeling, if you ask me. Yeah, I probably should get some batteries for these, but yeah, they all look the same. You could buy a better version if you like, but yep, that's 3 controllers. Then let's just check to connect. It has a really long cable, so if you want to place it somewhere unique, but there's the connect. You got the in-depth sensor, the camera sensor, and the other sensor thing. I don't know. This one is for tracking, the other one is for visual, and the other one is for the field of view. So yeah, Xbox 360. Got your air cooling on the sides at the bottom right here. Xbox scannable, and then other stuff which is right there if you like to read it. But yeah, it's just showing Xbox 360 and has a special cable attachment which goes in the back of the Xbox. So yeah, that's that. Then we got the power brick, which is really big and not as cool as the integrated brick that's on the Xbox One S. If you guys want to watch the video, the link will be in the description. And as you guys can see, if you want to read that, you just put it right here so you guys can read it really nice. Okay, so that's the brick. Has a special adapter right here, so it plugs in like that. So this is your length of cable, which is not long, but it's long enough for most home theaters or home systems, whatever you want to call it. But now here we got the Xbox console itself. Okay, so here it is. If you want to look at the top, there's ventilation right here, which is the hard drive is right here. We got our desk or fan desk right here. Now let's check the front. So here's the front. This is the eject tray, which you can eject, the power on button, and then here is where you have 2 USB ports in the front. They are the normal, they're on 3.0. So this button right here is to connect your controller. And then we got the back side, which is the power cable. This is where you plug in your power cable. Here is your HDMI port. Here is the AVG if you want to do it old school, if you don't want to buy extra HDMI, but I would suggest you buy the HDMI port. This is where you plug in your connect, your internet cable, and 2 extra USB ports if you want to charge your, I don't know, your phone or something. But yeah, that's all for the Xbox 360 console. Now let's jump in the setup, how you can set up this. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to go and just clean up a space where you are going to put your Xbox. You have to have a TV to see the visual, and just, yeah, that's all you're basically going to need. Now I am going to put my Xbox 360 through the Xbox One S, so I can record gameplay through the Xbox 360 if I want to, or it's just going to be an easier way to access it. But you can plug it in directly in your TV. I'm going to show you both versions, but yeah, let's just do this. And one more thing, I bought a lot of Xbox 360 games for a really low price, so there are games that I'm going to play on the Xbox 360 to enjoy it. That's why I'm making this video, and that's why I bought the Xbox 360. So yeah, let's just go and set it up. Okay, so I have cleaned out an area where I'm going to put my Xbox 360. So here it goes. I put my Xbox 360 right above on the second layer of my TV stand. So yep, I'm going to show you how this looks in a more field of view. On this side I have my Xbox One, and on this side I have my Xbox 360 with my amplifier. So yeah, this is for extra gaming experience. That sound when playing a shooter game, just going to give that, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, we're going to hook this also up with the TV above, which is right over here. So yeah, there's the TV, and we're going to hook that up. So let me just show you what I mean. Okay, so this is what I would suggest you do first. You go to your wall outlet and put it off. That's a really important step for you to not shock yourself. Now, take your power brick, put it where your Xbox 360 is, at the behind of the Xbox 360, right there, because the Xbox 360 is right here. So I'm putting it right here. Now, first I suggest you connect this cable into your Xbox 360, which I'm going to show you guys right now. Okay, so this is the Xbox 360. I'm going to take this cable and plug it right here into this port, which is right here. Make sure it's really in there, because you don't want to cause a power circuit break or something just go terribly wrong. So yeah, make sure that's right in there. Now take your bricks power cable, which is right here. Our SA plugs look like this. So now just go and plug this into your wall outlet, which I'm going to use adapter for to run more products and my amplifier and my Xbox and such and my TV and so on. So yep, I plug that in. Now this is hooked up all the way up to the Xbox right here. Next, you want to grab your HDMI cable, go to the place where you're going to hook it up, which I'm going to hook up to the TV and then to the Xbox 360, which is right here. So first you want to take your HDMI cable and plug it into the HDMI port, which I'm going to plug in HDMI 2 because my Xbox One is plugged in HDMI 1. So let me just do that quickly. Now as you guys can see, it's plugged in HDMI 2 right beside the Xbox One. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cable, which is right here, and I'm going to plug this all the way down into the Xbox 360. So let's go do that. So there where the HDMI cable input is, you take your HDMI cable, which is flat part showing upwards, and plugging it right into the Xbox 360, just like that. Next, we're taking the Xbox 360 Connect and putting it on a position that's going to look to a really big field of view where you're going to do jumps and movement. That's how big this place must be. So currently I'm putting it on my speaker right here, and I'm going to let this three cameras show all the way to this place. Don't worry about the junk right here. I'm going to blur it, but I'm going to clean this place right here. You guys can't see it at the moment because it's so messy because I'm blurring the image, but this is a real big space and I'm going to clean it up so then that this connect show all the way to those open space to do movement. But for now, I'm taking this cable from the Connect and I'm going to rewire it so that goes at the back through all this junk at the back all the way back to the Xbox One right here. So I'm going to take the cable, put it right there, come back here, going to take the Connect camera and plug it right into this area right here, as you guys can see right there. Plug this in right there with the corner piece showing the right way. So that is plugged in right now. So that means we have power to the Xbox 360. We got the HDMI going to the TV right here, and we got the Kinect hooked up. So now this setup right here means that you have connection directly to your Xbox 360 to your TV right here. But now we're going to connect this Xbox 360 to the Xbox One, going to the Xbox on the screen. That's the way I'm going to do it. But the first way, you can follow that way, or you can follow this way. I'm personally going to choose this way. So yeah, catch you guys when guys can forward this part. If you guys don't want to do it, or do you want to do this, you can still continue watching. Instead of you taking this Xbox 360's HDMI and going to the TV, we're going to take the HDMI, put it down, and go and put it in to the HDMI SAT in cable. So you see that it goes in right here. So I can plug it in. So yeah, that's how I'm going to do it. So yep, that's all you needed to change if you want to do, if you wanted to go through to the Xbox One. So yep, let's go on. That the Xbox 360 is hooked up to the Xbox One and the Xbox One hooked up to the TV. All I'm going to do now is connect the amplifier, and I'm going to connect that to the Xbox so that the sound goes through these big speakers to make this gaming experience much better. So let's do that quickly. You can skip ahead if you don't want to watch this part. So I have already hooked up the speakers. All I'm going to do is I'm going to use this cable that I bought at a store. You can buy this cable actually on Amazon or any place that is online that sells these types of cables. So it is I don't know what you call it. I put it on the screen, but there it is, these two cables with a headphone jack, and this headphone jack is not going to plug in at the Xbox currently, because the version I have, this is the AR out, so this is not for audio out. This is the audio one, not this one, so you can't plug it in the Xbox One directly. So yeah, let me just show you what I'm going to do, where I'm going to plug it in. So my TV has a special audio input, so you can put PC audio in, so that goes in, but we got an earphone out. So if you want to plug in something like this, you have to use this cable and plug it right into the earphone out right there. So now the audio is going to go from the TV to the amplifier to the speakers, which is going to be great for the Xbox gameplay. So yeah, now that everything is hooked up and everything is ready to run, now you can actually put on your power plug right here. Go down, check if every LED is burning. Check if every LED right here, checking if everything works. So I have a red LED glowing right here. My Xbox is going to go on. As you can see, it's going to turn on white. If I go to the Xbox 360 and I turn it on, it shows green. So yeah, everything has power. I can put on the TV. This LED right here turned blue. So everything is hooked up, everything has power. So then you want to go to your input and make sure this is on HDMI 1, which is the Xbox One plugged in right now. So this Xbox right here is plugged into the TV through Xbox One. So now I have just to type in my password on my Xbox controller. Guys, so I have a little bit bad news. The way that this was set up for me to go through the Xbox to the Xbox One and play it through the Xbox One, it didn't work. So I just put it back to just showing to the TV, and we're going to play it through there. Tried everything from the Xbox 360 to the Xbox One to the TV, and it did not work. So, and one other thing I forgot is to show you guys the user manual if you guys want to check that out. Here it is. Just, yeah, that is the user manual right here. So there that is. If you want to read through that, pause the video. Most likely you can't read it because it's really tiny and boring. So if you guys want to read it, just if you want to. But yeah, that's that out of the way. I can put off the console. I can put on this console. Switch the input to HDMI 2. No. To switch through HDMI 2. And let's just watch the intro together. That's it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing of the Xbox 360. And yeah, I have put on the amplifier, so I can't show you guys the sound now, but the sound of the intro played through this two big lovely speakers. So yeah, next I'm going to test out this adapter that I bought, that you can connect your Xbox 360 controller to your phone, but can it use the Xbox One controller with your Xbox 360? That's coming up next, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe and like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.